7.
7. Reroll. High roll.
3. 8. Your choice.
I don't like Ninja, but I think I have to go first here.
Okay.
This is what screwed me because the last deck I played, the only Ira deck I've actually played, they went fatigue.
Oh, okay.
Well, what they were doing was dagger and a single attack.
Yes.
That was their entire game plan. You're running Mask of Momentum, so I'm presuming it's probably the more aggro variant that I've never seen. But I also know this is at lower for blue. It's 2 cards of your hand, so I just have to make that hope.
Okay.
Going first. Hey, good luck with Dragon.
And for those watching at home being very confused what the heck my weapons are, they are harmonized Kodachis. No one here at the store had the tokens, so Kodachi is Kodachi. When you are ready, Brock.
Arsenal pass.
When you are ready.
Drawing a card. Over to you.
Okay. Flex Claws. Oh, what is this? This is 4 go again. On hit, makes a card from Tiger my banish so that I can play this turn.
Screw it. I'm learning. Block 4. Can I sink a card?
What's that?
Can I sink a card?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, 4 block.
Block is good. Kodachi for 1 go again.
Take 1.
Yep. Torrent Tempo for 5 on hit go again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't think that was the call. You'll see why I did what I did here, though.
Yeah, I assume you really wanted to keep your hands.
My personal. Right. Yeah, I'll make this work. BIOS update.
Yep.
Blue T-Bone choosing to boost, losing a BIOS update for 4 go again. Must block an equipment. Take 3. T-Bone choosing to boost, losing an overblast, swinging it for 3 go again. Must block an equipment. You have to give me. You can see why I was like, I had this in my opening hand, but I figure it's better for better disruption here.
Take 1.
Take 1. Pulse Wave Harpoon, unfortunately pitching a Twin Drive, choosing to boost, losing a Combustible. Reveal 3 cards. If they are an action card and have 3 or less defense, I can force it to block. I don't like card draw.
Okay.
So you're currently taking 1.
Yeah.
And step.
Yeah.
Disrupt. Like, this was my opening hand.
Yep.
I was just going, like, pure disruption is just kiss.
Wow, I am really good about my Tunic cards. It's the second time I've missed my first one. Tunic to 1. Kodachi for 1 go again.
Take 1.
Yep. Kodachi for 2 go again.
Take 2. Right, Ira, take 2.
Back heel kick for 1 on Hitmaster.
Hold. Last turn when you hit me with this, I only took 1 instead of 2.
Yes, because I forgot to add the +1.
Just making sure.
Yeah, that wasn't you, that was me. I didn't.
How much is swinging in for again?
1. On hit. I get a draw card.
Go ham. Reactions? Draw your card.
Your turn. It doesn't go again.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even care. I was just like, whatever. I'll eat this.
Back to you, Brock.
This would be so wonderful with blues. Anyways, Rotary Ram.
Yep.
Throttle, choosing not to boost for 9.
9. Choosing not to boost.
Yep.
Currently no go.
Currently no go again. Rotary Ram does not have recursion because I've not boosted.
Gotcha.
What I like about Rotary Ram and why it replaced High Octane is I don't have to boost for it to trigger. So if I'm trying to keep, it just allows me to go taller.
No defense, good reactions. Sink, choosing not to sink. Sink, choosing not to sink. Take one.
Take one. Arsenal.
Yep.
That
I want to put block with. I had both of them last turn. I wanted to block them last turn, but you kept making me block the equipment that blocked, so I had no value. Then you pulse waved me, so again I had no value to block with. Just kind of stuck with them. Tunic. Mm-hmm. And you did want to save it for like one of your own hit cards, but I can't hold on to them all game. Kadachi for 1. Go again.
take one.
Kadachi for 2. Go again.
Take 2.
Cut through for 4. Go again, because I've hit with the dagger this turn. On hit mass trigger.
Fast reactions.
Mm-hmm. Draw a card. Censor. 5. On hit, I name a card. You can't play it until the end of your turn. So since a hero name a card, they can't play the named card until the end of the next turn.
Pass.
Okay. Brock, you make my life so difficult here. Oh, these choices all suck.
Yep.
I'm gonna name Max Velocity.
Sounds good.
Maximum Velocity. I gotta name the card very specifically.
That's what I heard.
There was a Magic tournament where someone named a Planeswalker and a slightly different variant
There's
of
a
the name.
variant.
Yeah.
No, I heard maximum velocity.
Okay,
and
good.
Did you say something rude?
I said Max Velocity instead of Maximum, but I do mean Maximum Velocity. Yeah.
That literally is the intent. Yeah. Okay.
But for ProQuest, I need to be very specific.
That's fair.
Because someone lost a Magic tournament to something like that.
That
Where they named like a card that had a comma second title, but everyone referred to it by just the first name.
Yeah.
And someone named that, but that's also a different legal card.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's your turn.
And yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
Not bad though.
Yes, I was happy.
And you drew the sensor off that, right?
Yeah, I had an alternative, but I didn't draw the sensor, but I'm happy. I'll just leave that here.
But
Okay, I guessed wrong.
yeah,
Okay.
it's the right call.
It was that or Twin Drive. Those are the two where it's like, those are the two that can really get me in
So-
trouble.
As a quick aside here, the 2 I'd actually say is 0 to 6 your zipper hit.
Okay, just try and limit your starters.
Well, because even if I want a max fee, if you take out a card, which I typically 0 to 60 especially, that I rely on most of the time for those maximum velocity turns, it doesn't matter what I want to do, I can't do it.
Okay.
Anyways, BIOS update into a zipper hit with a 0 to 60. Hold on here, what's the damage when I boost? 0 to 60. 8, go again.
No defense.
No reactions.
Take 8.
T-Bone choosing to boost, losing a 0 to 60. Again. 3, go again.
This is why I chose Battle Worn Equipment.
It's the right call, unfortunately, for me.
Block 0.
Mhm.
Take 3.
Pulse Wave Harpoon choosing to boost, losing a maximum velocity. So, slight irony, the 3 cards I boosted out are 2 of the 3 I'd probably want for max V tier.
Yeah.
It is 4, so to resolve this, reveal 3 cards. If they are 3 or less block and action, I can force them to block.
You can force one of them to block.
1 block, please.
Looking for scrap, dual threat, dual threat.
I am going to choose looking for a scrap. The reason being,
Hey, I have 2 of them.
yeah, I know you can dagger. I don't think you have a follow-up after by me taking out this.
That's fair, yeah.
So you're blocking 2 of 4 right now.
Yeah, I will be taking 2.
Take 2.
And stuff.
Unfortunately, no items. This is gonna screw me in a couple of turns here. But yeah, like double BIOS update with 3 boosts is typically pretty consistent.
Yes.
Okay.
Tunic to 3. Dagger for 1 go.
Take 1.
Tempo for 5. Oh, sorry, 6 on hit go again.
Walk 6.
That's good. Close chain. Scars will pass.
Sounds good.
You called my bluff.
I can see how the deck was going there.
I was like, you might just let this hit. And you did not. And that was smart.
I don't like this. Load pistol.
Ah, second induction with another red icing.
Load induction.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I do. It's just we're getting to the point where momentum is important. Pistol shot for 2.
No defense.
Give it a go again.
Take 2.
I'm gonna load this for 1, and then load pistol for 1. Fire pistol for 2.
Take 2.
And step.
Yep.
Because now I've got a loaded induction.
Yep.
For an extra. I get it. I agree. It doesn't seem like a really good thing, but 4 damage I got through. Try.
Dachi for 1 go again.
Take 1.
Yep. Cut through. +1 go again, so I hit with Dago's turn. +1 from Ira, so 5 go again.
Got 3 actions.
I'm going to close the chain. I'm going to play Dual Threat. I've swung a weapon this turn, so my next attack action card is turn is +3. I played an attack action card this turn, so my next weapon attack is turn is +3. So then I'm going to Pidachi for 4 go again.
Take 4.
Yep. And then I'm going to CNC for 9.
Not bad.
It better get arson. Yeah, I guess that's still a 19 damage turn.
I think honestly the answer is I block 9. I don't like it. I'd rather not, but
Okay. That's what I was trying to do last turn when you blocked the target's tempo.
yeah. Yeah, this was a mistake. You're too aggro. 4. Over to you.
Yeah, my deck that's built in a way I can kind of go either way based on matchup and my plans. And as soon as you revealed induction, it's like, okay, I just need to go next then. Because your turns will be, on average, slower now because you don't have stuff like this on the board right away.
Yeah.
Whereas if you start with stuff like this on the board, I will play defensive until it's off the board and then switch back.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And also 2 very unlucky biosecures.
Adachi. I'm going.
Block 1.
I'm going to destroy Bouncing Paws. Make the Crouching Tiger my banish on that this turn. Block Skit. Crouching Tiger for 1. Go.
Take 1.
Pouncing Key. Crouching Tiger's last attack, so this gets +1 and go again, so it's 2 go again.
Block 3.
Block is good. Dachi for 1 go again.
Take 1.
Cut through because I've hit with Dago's turn, it's 4 go again.
Block 3.
Taking 1. And then Censor for 5 on hit dynamic card, you can't play it, and on hit mash trigger.
I don't like it, but block 6.
Yep.
It's no, I'm at the 2 little health.
Yeah,
That's the
you can't keep a big enough hand to have a big turn to swing back with.
I can't keep a hand in general.
Yeah.
This will pop and I will gain 2 pitch.
Yep.
I'm going to start with loading my pistol.
Yep.
Firing pistol for 2.
That's not your pistol.
How's it going? You're correct.
No defense.
Give it a go again.
No response. Take 2.
Load pistol, fire for 2.
Take 2.
And stuff.
Yep.
Now this is the flip side, is I can get some decent value by having nothing.
Yeah, you full blocked and still dealt 4 damage. Gachi for 1 go again.
Take 1.
Kadachi for 2 go again.
Block 3.
Block is good. E-strike, choosing go again. 5 go again. Sit it down here, isn't it?
Block 6.
That's good. Tunics go up to 2 resources. CNC for 6.
This game I can only block 3.
The game right. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I think even if I think because Ira is a deck like you said that can go either way, I think you're better off assuming it's gonna be an aggro race because that's when you lose faster. If they then suddenly start playing fatigue, then you just make sure as you see your inductions, you play them. I think you run them into Ira even if you don't start with them. Because otherwise, if you never show me induction, I can just full block the entire game. And normally my deck runs Flick Flack. I don't have it today, but it will be having Flick Flack, so all my blue cards block really well on a wide turn. Because suddenly I Flick Flack for 4, and suddenly this blocks for, I think it's like 5, or I think it's +2.
+2 or +3. Still, yeah, you got even better value.
Yeah. So I agree, you're definitely right to be concerned about the fatigue match. I think that's why we're going to be forced to start aggro and then adjust to anti-fatigue if needed.
So of this entire deck right here, so these are all the cards I've seen that I haven't pitched. Single item.
Wow. So yeah, just this one and the induction.
That's it.
Yeah. So just some bad item luck then, which doesn't help.
Yeah, I think that's
And Max V getting banished instead of getting to be played at any point in this game.
one Teklo here. 2 right next to each other. That's actually pretty decent.
Yep. Yeah, turn drive Max V in a blue was a very good start of anything.
Teklo Pounder was my hand. Yeah. I think I only put 2 of these in. Yeah, I only put 2 inductions in. Because I didn't want to risk it by putting 3. Yeah, I figured that would up my chances too.
And I agree. I agree. I think even if you're not starting with them, I think 2 is the right number. It means you're more or less guaranteed to be able to put one on the board in the game if needed. Yeah, so my deck's focus is flexibility, especially with the meta being the way it is. It's just going to be to be able to play into everything.
Yeah. Hey, fair enough there.
So like I have stuff like Erase Face I run, especially for like Mechanologists. Also good into Prism, because then Heralds aren't Heralds. So they don't trigger all the stuff when they go to Soul.
That's fair.
Yeah, and Pop, so
Yeah.
just good stuff.
What was it? Yeah, Zipper Hit and 0 to 60 are the 2 I suggest. Okay. Because both turns, if you would hit me with a sensor, I had a Zipper Hit in hand, which is 1 for 5.
I think it's less me picking the card most likely for you to have in hand, and more so me picking the cards that will flip this matchup the other way the fastest. And you getting a max velocity turn is how you flip this around. Like, look, if you got a max velocity, how different this game is.
Yeah.
Right? If the turn you had the induction, if instead you'd seen a max velocity and gotten to keep it, arsenal it, and play it out.
Yeah.
Different game.
Also, turn 1, removing this was big.
Yes.
I debated if I just wanted to do those 2.
And if I didn't run this, I would have lost Tunic too, so I couldn't have seen that last turn.
I debated if I wanted to just do those 2 T-bones right off the bat there, just to take something. Because I also had the Pulse Wave and then just arsenal the Pulse Wave for later. And
Turn 0, I think you should have.
Yeah. I think that's also the other mistake I did, is I played a little too cautiously.
Because Pulse Wave is a starter, right? It boosts.
The problem with Pulse Wave
I understand
is
you don't really get its effects, but it's still 1 for 4 go.
Yes.
Right? So I agree. I think it should have just gone T-Bone, T-Bone, Arsenal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a Rotogram. That was the one I sunk and got the Twin Drive.
Yeah.
So if I would have then...
Yeah.
Yeah. Learning experience.
Yeah, because the damage on T-Bone is negligible. It's below rate cards. It's just getting the equipment that's really good. So yeah, I think because you had a chance to do it, just do it and draw back up.
Yeah. Yeah, because... Yeah.
Because you don't even need to boost the second one.
Let's see.
No, I think that looks good.
Yeah.
There's not a single card I see you play anymore where I'm like, was that card really supposed to be there?
Yeah, this is the second time I played Ira.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of it. It's all I'm playing from now until ProQuest.
There you go.
I really enjoy the deck. I just enjoy, I remember, playing Value Fab and doing this +1 every turn, and just slowly picking out an edge just there. Oh, my control cards suddenly come in for 1 higher attack there when it's used for. Right? I'm like, okay, CMC for 6, like, I've got an equipment, I've got a card, like any card behind blocks 3, and I have 3 block left in equipment. I specifically saved it. And then you go CMC for 7, they go, oh, well, I have to give you 2 cards in this equipment. And now with the next CMC, I can only block 2, and 3 is 5, so I still have to give you 2 on every other one now. Just stuff like that. I like making numbers awkward, which was what I did back when I played Lexi before it was fuseless, and even when it was fuseless. It wasn't a matter of, oh, I see push as much damage as possible. It's no, I need to make blocking my deck out as inconvenient as possible. Otherwise, my opponent will just block value and fatigue me, right?
Yeah, and that's how I did my Blitz Dash.
Yeah.
Originally, it wasn't about trying to get something to swing for 3. It was to get for 4.
Exactly.
Because, yes, A D-react blocks that, but then you're giving up one of your 2 D-reacts for it.
Because Lexi was the same. I could go 4 go again into 6. That's my last 2 arrows or whatever. Or I can go 5 go again into 5. Because 4 and 6 ways to block out, you D-react and block 2 cards, or card equipment and 2 cards. But 5 and 5 is just awkward. It's that number where something is leaking through. And if it's a Chilling Ice Vein turn...
Yeah, and the other thing is, even with the 4s, if it's like a 4 into 5, that relies on them having a D-react.
Yeah.
4 piece.
Yeah, or giving up equipment exactly. Yeah. You start chipping them down.
Good game.
Yes. Rough.
All right.